TomoNews presents Cats. Abandoned cat found with 2 pounds of fur weighing it down. If you thought you'd seen every kind of crazy cat video out there, well, think again. On December 16th, the Animal Rescue League shelter in Pittsburgh posted these outrageous photographs to Facebook of a kitty in desperate need of a snippety snip. The cat's 82-year-old owner had Alzheimer's disease, and when he was moved to a nursing home, the furry friend was forgotten and left behind. A distant relative showed up to leave some food out for the elderly man's cat, but he was caught off guard when something raggedly bolted out from under the bed. Using a flashlight, the man searched around the house until he spotted a cat wearing what appeared to be a fur coat for the ages. Its fur was so matted, due to the neglect of her unwittingly forgetful owner, that the cat looked like some sort of mythical creature out of an old monster movie. The man brought the poor disheveled cat to the vet, where they put her to sleep so the long overdue haircut could finally commence. Free of her furry shackles, 14-year-old Heidi now has a new home with the man who saved her. Nice new do, kitty cat. And she even looks slimmer without the dreads.
Good Samaritan saves cat stuck on busy highway. This man, Richard Christensen, is a hero, although he claims he's nothing of the kind. But to little Freeway the cat, he certainly is. On April 9, Christensen posted this to Facebook. Watch his heroism as he risks all to save the life of this little fella.
Hold on, kitty. I know, hold on. I know. This poor cat, I don't know if somebody let him out or if he was walking, but it looked like he got scared and he's trying to make it through this fence. He's been chewing on the fence. He's scared as hell. I know you're dehydrated. I know, baby. I'm gonna help you, okay? Oh my God. I know, baby. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know, baby. I know you're scared, dehydrated. I know. Can I help you? Can I help? I know. Can I help you? I know, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the Humane Society and have you checked out, okay? Get you back to dehydration in a nice quiet little spot.
Freeway is now recovering in a foster home thanks to Good Samaritan Richard Christensen.
Dead pink kitten turns out to not be so dead. Russian writer Elena Lenina is considering suing media outlets for defamation after she released pics that appear to show her dead pink kitten alive and well, albeit now a less vivid hue of pink. Journalists only print highly vetted stories, everyone knows that, but in their search for facts, no one actually called Lenina to ask her if her pink kitten was really dead. Remember the first rule of journalism: if you pose it as a question, you don't have to worry about facts. Turns out the pink cat scandal already blew over in Russia, and Elena thought she'd proven she was no cat murderer. But the Western press just got around to the story, and now UK papers, the Daily Mail, Metro, as well as yours truly, have had to do a little crow eating. Elena wants to know if the media is sorry for stirring up 30,000 people to sign a petition demanding her arrest on animal abuse charges. Well, sort of, but not really. The cat might be alive, but you still dyed it pink. You're no Cruella de Vil, but you're dumb, and probably shouldn't own animals anyway.
Alien cat becomes Instagram celebrity from genetic disorder. Matilda, the cat with alien eyes of Instagram fame, only started having swollen eyes after turning 1 year old. Her owners, identified as the Bearded Man and the Lady, are residents of Vancouver, Canada. When they adopted Matilda, the cat had regular eyes, but then they started having noticeable problems. Because of a genetic disorder, the lenses in both of the cat's eyes detached, making them blind and swollen. Matilda's owners took the cat to several veterinarians and used different treatments before an eye specialist identified the disorder. The eye specialist told Matilda's owners it was a spontaneous lens luxation, and she might eventually have to undergo surgery to remove both eyes. Her owners started a GoFundMe page to pay for the cat's medical treatment and reached their goal of $2,500 in a few days. Now, Matilda's owners have started another crowdfunding campaign for cats with similar genetic problems.
Luhu is officially the world's saddest cat. Whatever you're doing to make this cat sad, please stop. Seriously, we can't take it anymore. Look at those world-weary eyes. Damn, even fresh watermelon doesn't brighten her day. Luhu the cat even looks sad playing with a panda bear. How is that possible? A cat-panda combo is like a Pavlovian cue for happiness, no? Luhu lives in Beijing, but that's not why she's sad. She has 2 older brothers, but they're also not the reason she's sad. In fact, no one knows why she's sad. It's one of those Bermuda Triangle-like mysteries. It must be you. You must have done something. Cats don't just get sad. So will you please stop doing whatever it is you're doing? You're making Luhu sad. Her owner Maggie Liu, on the other hand, has 40,000 followers on her Instagram account, which features several billion pictures of Luhu and her siblings, so Maggie's not that sad. But Luhu? Luhu's now been dubbed the saddest cat in the world. How sad is that? Grumpy Cat was different. You'd be grumpy too if people turned you into a meme. But Luhu's too sad to even be made into a meme, and that's sad too. We'd like to say it gets better, Luhu, but it doesn't. It just stretches on and on, one long sad day after another. It's just sad. Look at those eyes. No, I will not take my Prozac! Leave me alone! Only Luhu knows how I feel. Just sad.
Cat gets head stuck in plastic jar. Helpful human sets it free.
Right. רגע. תלך?
כן. תיזהר מהראש שלה. תיזהר. נראה לי שזה לא טוב מה שאתה עושה.
וואו.
תיזהר אבל.
אני אביא משהו אחר.
תנסה לסובב את זה אולי. שאלה, בסדר? תיזהר.
רגע.
יופי. זקנה. קופסה שאי אפשר לשלוף, מה זה? יואו, איזה יופי. כל הכבוד לך. כל הכבוד.
Ever heard of a service cat? No? Then you get sprayed! A man in Seattle's First Hill neighborhood has taken trolling the local McDonald's to a new level. He showed up around noon on Thursday with his service cat in tow. You heard me. The man, we'll call him Troublemaker, has been banned from that particular franchise. After approaching the counter, he's confronted by an irate Mickey D's employee. But Troublemaker had one more trick up his sleeve, an industrial-sized can of pepper spray. At this point, he decided to use his service cat like an attack dog, and a fight broke out. Troublemaker sprayed pepper juice wildly, and there was enough for everybody. Even a stander-by who just wanted some nuggets. Hope he likes them spicy. In the end, police came and treated 2 people for eye irritation. But in an apparent case of I can't deal with this today, they didn't arrest anybody and Troublemaker was free to go home with his service cat.
Here's a video of a pretty darn big puppy drinking from a cat's teat. Don't be alarmed, this growing puppy isn't ravaging this kind pussycat. This is just a little bit of totally natural interspecial nursing going down. It's not unusual for animals to foster those of a different species. And in this case, the puppy is being nursed by a cat because, according to the cat's owner, the puppy lost his mother a few days after he was born. Aww. But the cat had recently had kittens, so the owners decided to put the puppy in with the litter. And wouldn't you know it, Mama Cat immediately took the little orphan in as one of her own, and has been breastfeeding the pup ever since. The scene is a tad unsettling because Mommy and Baby are practically the same size, but still, pretty darn cute, no? Scammers are shaving cats to pass them off as a more expensive breed. An animal lover who paid $700 Canadian for a highly prized hairless Sphinx cat said she was horrified when the kitten later sprouted fur. Alberta woman Joanne Dyke's story prompted others who'd also been duped to come forward, suggesting there's at least one rogue breeder out there, shaving cats and passing them off as sphinxes. Joanne's catastrophic experience began when she agreed to buy Vlad the kitten from an online vendor living more than 300 miles away. No problem, the seller insisted. A friend would drop the little guy off. But when Vlad failed to get along with Joanne's other cat, she sold him to another owner. Vlad's current owner was sad to see he hated to be petted and spent a lot of time crying, so she took him to a vet. The vet said Vlad had cuts on his skin, caused by razor burns or hair removal gel, and his tail had become infected. The woman took Vlad home, and about a week later, he'd grown a full coat of orange hair. Calls to the original seller went unanswered because the number was now out of service. Two other women, also from Alberta, said they too had fallen victim to the hairless cat scam. One of the women said she thought she was getting a bargain when she bought a purebred Sphinx for $650, because they usually go for almost twice that. But within a few weeks, the kitten was covered in black fur. The women warned that their tales should serve as a lesson to others, and advised potential buyers that if a seller won't let you come to their house, then the deal is probably too good to be true. This sit-ups loving cat is a lot more fit than you are.
Feral cats overrun remote island in southern Japan.
This is Aoshima Island, a tiny fishing village off Japan's coast. Only 22 people live here officially, but it's also home to more than 120 cats.
Even before it entered into the Heisei era, the population had already fallen below 100. So after that, it slowly became just an island of elderly and cats.
The remote island has no stores, no hotels. A ferry that runs twice a day is the only connection to the mainland, and the only way for cat-loving tourists to make their way to the island.
I came here looking to relax, and as for how it is, well, there's a ton of cats here. Then there was this sort of cat witch who came out to feed the cat, which was quite fun. So I'd want to come again.
The felines were first brought here to deal with mice that plagued the fishing boats. They've since multiplied, and swarms of cats roam the island. Only 34 visitors can come to the island per day. That's the capacity of the ferry. And even with the tourists, the human population is still a minority on Cat Island.
Freakishly lifelike cat handbags take Japan by storm. Hello, cat lovers. You might be pleased to know that it is now considered trendy to wear your cats. A Japanese housewife known as Pico designed a line of lifelike cat handbags which have taken Japan by storm. These adorable handbags, which are freakishly lifelike to some, are handmade by Pico and are selling at extremely high prices. For example, this multicolored cat handbag is listed at 83,000 yen, or about $700, on Yahoo Auction, and more than 100 people have placed their bids. Cat lovers outside Japan may be disappointed because the designer does not want to ship these handbags overseas. Better start saving up for a handbag and a trip to Japan.
Mosque opens doors to stray cats. Holy cats! Imam Mustafa Efi is a perfect example of how to love all creatures. He's opened the doors of the Aziz Mahmud Hudaya Mosque in Istanbul to the stray cats of the city, who are pretty darn cold this time of year. Now get this, the felines are even welcome during prayer time. Here you can see a mama cat bringing her kittens in from the cold. Up the stairs we go. Now that's what I call making yourself at home. Istanbulians are known for their love of cats, which were bred to eradicate rats and mice from the city. They even have a saying which goes, if you've killed a cat, you need to build a mosque to be forgiven by God. Well, I think most people would agree that opening the doors of a mosque is a lot easier than building a new one. Pussy lovers from around the globe have praised Imam Mustafa Effe's efforts, which have now gone viral. Donald Trump has yet to release a statement on whether he'd ban the cats from entering the United States.
Texas City Council votes to evict cat from library. The White Settlement City Council voted 2-1 to remove a cat who has lived in the city's library for the past 6 years. Browser the cat has been crashing at the White Settlement Public Library for over half a decade. His supporters say he's great for pest control and helps attract children to the library. Those against having Browser in the library brought up the issue of people with cat allergies. The mayor blamed the motion on a city employee who wasn't allowed to keep a pet puppy at work. Browser has his own Facebook page and has rallied 618 signatures on an informal library petition against his eviction. This is why we can't stand the government. And on a side note, White Settlement? What a surprise. It's in Texas. Cat's out of the box after surviving harrowing 8-day journey sealed inside. Along with the Hope Diamond, potatoes, and bricks, one cat from England named Cupcake can now join the ranks of weird things that have been mailed. The Siamese became trapped inside the small box when her owner didn't spot the cat snoozing in the box when she packed DVDs for a customer. Sealed inside the box, Cupcake traveled a total of 260 miles, from Falmouth in southwest England to Wellington, West Sussex, on the other side of the country. The package's recipients got quite the surprise when they opened up the box, and out came Cupcake, scared, nervous, dehydrated, but alive. The recipients then contacted the RSPCA, who took the cat to the local veterinary hospital for a health check. There, Cupcake was identified via her microchip. Thankfully, this story has a happy ending, as Cupcake was reunited with her relieved owner earlier this week. How no one noticed that she snuck into the box in the first place, no one knows. Cat learns to relieve itself just like a human.
Good boy, Noodles. He's a clever boy. He's a clever boy. Yes, he is, yes. Good boy. Yeah.